Previously on the Youth Edition.
He's got free chips it forward for Dylan Allen. Come on! 2-0. That's it. Oh, Forest Green. Ball's into the box and Swansea have no answer. Dylan Allen with his 19th goal of the season. He's got an injury and he's still giving away piggyback. Strike out! Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode. This is episode 130. I think this is the longest running series ever on the channel, and I thank you for the continued support. We are with Forest Green, of course. We are in at the pole position here, 55 points, and absolutely smashing it here in the Premier League. The boys are just getting the job done, but we are into February. We know the game tends to throw a few spanners at us now, and as teams start dropping out of the Champions League, they will be bolstering their Premier League sides, and things will get a little bit tougher. So today is a very interesting episode. We've got 3 games, of course. We're going to take on Crystal Palace and West Ham, and then we have the first leg against Bayern Munich, and this will be a real test to see how our slider setup is going. We've got a big injury, Dylan Allen out of the team, so I've shifted a few things around, and hopefully we've got a squad that can get the job done. Now, before we get into today's episode, I do need to go through one of the player changes that we will make today. I did put it to you, should we change Regen's number? Now, the original lad that got the upgrade on this one was DP. He did get back to us in the comments, and he said, can you please give him the number 11 and change his boots as well to the Mercurial Superfly. So we've done that. Let's go have a quick look. Right, so Regen now in his new number 11, and hopefully he can find some goals with the new number. He's got new boots, and we're going to be looking for him to be leading this side up front, at least until Dylan Allen is back. I've got high hopes for him now. He's up to an 89 overall. He's got all of the skills there that he needs to be a top goal scorer. Just his finishing, we're still training it. Hopefully it's up high enough now that he can find some goals. I think we'll move Charlie Allen out to the right hand side, bring Lefebvre into the first team in the cam position. There'll be some big changes into the reserve team. Obviously we've got injuries to Bunbury and Hayes still as well, so things could get interesting here in the month of February. Let's get into it. Right, jumping into the first game of the episode, it's Premier League action. It's Crystal Palace hosting Forest Green at Selhurst Park. Now, Crystal Palace, you know, we touched them up in the last encounter, but they have been having a good season. No Dylan Allen today. A few changes to how this formation and lineup is going to look. Well, not formation, but how the players are rolling out here. We've got an unassailable lead at the moment, and Forest Green looking to take the Premier League this season. We've been in some incredible form. Even with the sliders in play, we're still getting to find the job done. And, well, I don't know whether we need to make any adjustments just yet, but it is a possibility. I guess the real factor will be the Bayern Munich game. That's when we'll really see these sliders. I mean, since we've changed over, we haven't really met too many big teams, and we've been getting the job done. Well, there he is. Regen, he's got a new number, he's got new boots, and hopefully a new look on life. Oh, well, we're going to need goals, that is for sure. We've been relying very heavily on Dylan Allen of late. They've gone for a 5 at the back. Here is Crystal Palace. And 4 as well. So it looks like a defensive lineup, but we've broken them down before, and hopefully we can do it again. We'll just be looking to get the job done, find the 3 points, no more injuries. That is the last thing we need here going into the next stage of our Champions League campaign. So here is what I've put together. We've got Zana between the sticks, of course. He's been having an incredible season. Colombo, Nicastro, Bischoff, and Cosmichu make up the back 4. Then we have Alfie Wilson and Majic in the midfield. Wilson's been given the captain's armband. Charlie Allen on the right-hand side, Lefebvre and Ben Kite on the left. And Regen gets his opportunity up front with his new number. Let's hope that we can find some goals. Let's get some long balls into the box and let Regen's pace do the work. Solid from Lefebvre's. Ben Kite gets it forward. Here is Regen. Opens it up for his first. Oh, Regen! Oh, just needed one touch. And he goes for a little bit of a jiggle and a little bit of a dance. Oh, look out. What's going on here? Regen, his first sniff. He just took the ball on, turned the defender inside out, and works it onto the left. puts it past the keeper. 1-0 Forest Green. And that is the start we needed here at Selhurst Park. Heginye with his 4th of the season. It's a good time to chime in with some goals. 1-0 Forest Green. Alfie Wilson plays this one forward. He's got Lefebvre. He'll slip it forward. He's got Heginye. Turns and burns his man. Turns and shoots. Oh, Heginye lighting it up. Oh, Mice just gets back and makes a good challenge and a good intercept, and he works his way through the midfield. Crystal Palace have no answer here at the moment. Heginye darts and weaves his way through the traffic, uses his pace, takes a strike. Rodriguez with the block will get the corner. And Charlie Allen will be the man to deliver into the box. Whips it up and whips it high. Punched out by Matthijs, the keeper. Majic, Kosmishu. Takes it on. Kosmishu takes the strike and an easy save. Benkai gets the touch. Heginye feeds it off. Here's Lefebvre. He'll lay it through. Heginye! Oh, come on, Heginye. Looking for some finishing quality. He got through with the run. He's got the pace for days, but he hasn't got the finishing just yet. Well, there is the whistle for half-time. A goal from Heginye and a 1-0 lead for Forest Green. Lefebvre. Oh, he's just pumped it down the line for Heginye. This is counter-attack football. Heginye cuts back, feeds it inside. Charlie Allen. Oh, great block. Heginye gets the touch, tries to feed it back inside. Trying to do some work here, but cleared away by the Crystal Palace defence. Majic gets a piece of it. Here's Alfie Wilson. He'll lay this one off. He's got Benkai out wide. And he cut back in. There's the cross. And it's a poor one. Crystal Palace. There's the cross in the box. Work from Colombo. And here's Benkai. And we're going to hit him on a counter here. Heginye pushing his way forward. Just needs to slip it out, and he does. Heginye onside. Oh, crossbar. Come on, Heginye. Colombo up the line. Charlie Allen. Oh, does his man in with a little bit of skill. And Charlie works his way down the line. Not used to being out so wide. He'll feed this one inside. He's got Alfie Wilson. Plays it back. Lefebvre lays it off. Here's Majic. He takes the strike, and an easy save for the keeper. 3 changes for Forest Green. Benkai, Lefebvre and Alfie Wilson check out. Mock, Johansson and Fries check in. Charlie Allen into the cam position. Oh, Fries, good challenge. Here's Heginye. Slips it off to the run of PC Mock. And PC Mock works his way inside. Gets in! 2-0 Forest Green. Hitting him on the counter-attack. Mock with his 3rd of the season. And it's all Forest Green at the moment here in the Premier League. They just got no answer for our pace and tenacity and skill. Some of these lads have been with the club for 7 odd seasons. They know what this team is all about now. And PC Mock puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-0 Forest Green. Gets in. Oh, simple finish. Well, we were defending true and hard, but it doesn't matter. Crystal Palace get the goal. And they just slip one past in the wet weather past Zanin. He just could not get down quick enough. And, well, as that put a little bit of life into the game, Crystal Palace get one back. It's 2-1 with about 5 minutes to go. Castro gets up. Fries with a quick touch on. Charlie Allen runs into a brick wall. And Crystal Palace have a new sign of hope here as they push forward on the counter. They feed it forward. Here's Haps. Oh, great save from Zanin. Oh, my days. Crystal Palace have taken 80 minutes to wake up. They're on here. They've got a corner. They've brought the keeper up. And there is the whistle. So we take 3 points, but Crystal Palace finally found something there. It was just too late. Well, 10 shots to 4. Even possession and tackles in the game, but it was all Forest Green on the hunt. And Heginye with a goal and assist gets a 9.0, an 8.3 for Benkai with the other assist, 8.2 for Lefebvre, trying to set some play up with 3 key passes, a 7.8 for Alfie Wilson, 2 intercepts, 2 key passes, a 7.9 for Zanin, 9 saves, but he did concede 1, a 7.8 there for Colombo with 1 and 2, a 7.9 for De Castro with 1 tackle, 7.3 for Bishop with 1 intercept, 7.6 for Kosmishu, 2 intercepts, 6.9 for Fries as a sub. Majic got an 8 with 3 tackles and 2 intercepts, a 6.3 for Johansson as a sub. Charlie Allen a 7.4, looked a little bit missing out there on the wing. 7.7 for PC Mock, he got a goal. And get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, here we go, game number 2 of the episode. It is Premier League action. It is West Ham hosting Forest Green at the London Stadium. And we're going to send our reserves team out. Now, we've got some lads that have come back from loan. And we need to see what they are capable of now that they are back from their loan spells. So we'll give them a run out here. It is the reserves team rolling out. Sun Hee So will start up front as the striker today. He's like third still in the Golden Boot race. So we will try and find him, and we will try and find some more goals for the Korean. He will start up front, and he is the captain today. So, yeah, we are dominating the Premier League. There's no doubt about it. So, things will get interesting once the Champions League kicks back in, and we'll have to start getting some rotations through. So, this is the opportunity once again for the reserves to sort of make a stake for the first team and obviously try and get our job done here in the Premier League. Taking on West Ham at Big London Stadium. And, well, it doesn't look like West Ham are having the best of seasons. We're going to give Dior another opportunity here between the sticks as our reserve keeper. Hopefully he has a better day out because he's been a little bit suspect, that's for sure, since coming back from injury. But, yeah, a really different looking lineup here for Forest Green today. A good opportunity to see some of the lads that are deep into the squad. And we'll see if these boys can deliver us a victory on the road here against West Ham. So they've gone with Falkenberg between the sticks. And 4 across the back, okay. And they have Obiang and Palina in the midfield. Okay, I'm not really knowing a lot of these players. Milik is up front. Alright. Let's have a look at the Forest Green lineup. So Dior assumes the position between the sticks. We have Bell, Williams, Hayes back from injury, and Miguel at left back. In the midfield, it's Nagahama and Mikel Fries. In the front three, we have Santo, Johansson, and Fitzpatrick. And Sun Hee So starts up front with the captain's armband. This should be an interesting contest. Let's get into it. Oh, Cesar. Brilliant challenge. Feeds it off now to the angry Irishman. And Fitzy whips his way down the line. He's got a man coming inside, but he decides to try it himself. Passes this one off. Here's the Japanese man in Nagahama. Fries will play this one back to Hayes, who needs to find some minutes. And here is Toby Bell. He works his way down the line, Bell. Gets around the defence. Here's the cross to the back post. Looks for Fitzy. It takes a deflection off the defender. They manage to keep it in, Augustinson. And West Ham come away. Good work from Fries. Here's Fitzy. Plays it forward. Sun Hee So on the run. Sun Hee So cuts back inside nicely. Sun Hee So shoots! Oh, way over the top. Sato fires one down the line. He's looking for Sun Hee So. Aguero picks it off. And it's been a pretty lackluster performance from both sides here. West Ham have pretty much controlled the possession here in the first half as we close in on half-time. We need this reserve team firing. Otherwise, it could be lights out here. A little bit inside. Sato with the block. It's a long 2 minutes. Some good pressure there from Johansson. West Ham still attacking. They bring it inside. Dior makes the punch. Sato can't collect the ball. Here's Augustinson. Brings it inside. Fries gets the touch on it. Sato clears it off. And there's the whistle for half-time. Deadlocked at 0-0. Well, it's a free kick here for West Ham. We only created one shot in the first half. We're going to have to turn that one around pretty quickly. Hayes gets up. Does well. Sato gets the touch on it. But it's all West Ham at the moment. Johansson does well. Can he carry it around this defender? He can. Johansson pushes his way down the line. Let's go, Johansson. Have you got the pace and skill? No, he doesn't. He has to hold it up. Fitzy brings it back inside. He finds Sato. Sato needs some help. He delivers it all the way back here for Toby Bell. Bell pushes forward. Passes it off for Sun Hee So. Finds Sato. Here is Sun Hee So. And he's given it away. And here's West Ham pushing forward through Fernandez. To the back post. Oh, very lucky. Create something here, Sato. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Sun Hee So needs to run on. And picked off by the defence once again. West Ham holding true. Does well, holds it up. Fries turns his man, passes it off. Fitzy! Oh! Get in! Fitzy with a huge strike. That is his third for the season, and what a goal from the angry Irishman. Get that man a Guinness. He set that one up, got in, got the ball, made the run. Fries obliges, he takes one touch and puts it in the back of the net. That is an exquisite finish there from Fitzy. 1-0 Forest Green, and, well, we haven't looked the dominant side, but we now have the lead. Work from Nagahama. Fitzy's got some space. Oh, somehow finds his way through here. He'll slip it down the line here for Sun Hee-so. He'll lay it back inside. Johansson, lovely touch. Johansson, good block from Aguero. And it's a corner here for Forest Green as we start to threaten a bit more. Johansson into the box. Sun Hee-so works the keeper. Another corner. 70 minutes gone. Let's get another ball into the box. Johansson looks inside. There's the strike. Hayes with it. Oh, cleared away. West Ham survive. 3 changes. Fitzy, Bell and Nagahama check out of the side. And it's Zaleski, Wolf and Robinson checking in. Sun Hee-so into the midfield. Big Robbo up front for the final 14 minutes. But it is a free kick here for West Ham in a fairly threatening area. Zaleski does well. Robbo. Wolf plays it off. Here is Sun Hee-so. Cuts back nicely. Tried to cut across, but gets blocked. Johansson over the top. Oh, Big Robbo! Come on, Big Robbo! Get in, Big Robbo! Yes, lad! Oh, Big Robbo! He's a hero of this team. His 3rd goal for the season. And just a super substitution. He's got height, strength, and pace. And when he checks in, he is a real X-factor. Johansson over the top, and that allowed Robbo into some free space. Works it onto the left, puts it in the back of the net, and West Ham don't know what the fuck just happened. Big Robbo coming up big. 2-0 Forest Green. Zaleski plays it forward. Robbo cuts back inside nicely. It's Big Robbo. It's Big Robbo! Good save from Falkenberg. It's up to Hayes here. Oh, big challenge from the Brazilian. Plays it off. Zalewski gets the touch on to Fries. Fries will push his way down the line here and he'll slip it forward for Robbo. Robbo's been creating opportunities. Does well here, Robbo. Into the box. Get in there, Robbo. Take the strike. Oh, he's worked the keeper as well. And it's another corner. Johansson to deliver. Whips it inside. It's over the back. Who's going to get out there first? Fries trying to keep this one in. No, we can't. There is the whistle. Another victory for Forest Green. This team is unstoppable. Well, we eventually got 12 shots. We really picked it up there in the second half. We only had 1 shot to half time and really threw everything at them there in the second half. Got the 2 goals. And let's have a look. Mikel Fries got an assist, a 9.04 tackles and an intercept. A 7.2 for Sato with 1 and 2. An 8.8 for Johansson in the cam roll. Got an assist, 2 key passes, missed a few tackles. 6.6 for Zaleski, didn't show too much. Robbo checks in, gets himself a goal, 3 strikes at it, 8.2. 6.8 for Nagahama, who did start, and 8.9 for Fitzy. He got himself the opening goal. A 7.8 for Toby Bell at right back in his return to the club. 1 tackle, 2 intercepts. A 7.8 for Dior, 6 saves and a clean sheet. Well, that's unheard of. A 6.7 for Wolf checking in as a substitute. Williams with a 7.8, 1 tackle. 7.9 for Hayes with 3 intercepts. A 7.9 for Miguel, 1 tackle, 2 intercepts. 7.6 for Sun Hee-so. Didn't look up right up front, to be fair, but once he moved into the midfield, he showed up. So get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Well, West Brom, even though it's out of the transfer window, have decided to put in a loan offer for Nagahama. I think we'll accept. Well, it's a transfer offer for Abelang Singh. Not sure he's going to accept, but we will. And let's just see if they can agree terms. All right, Sunderland are in for a 1-year loan for Toby Bell. I think that's probably a good move for him. So we will accept that. And he can leave at the end of the season if there is another one. And Nagahama will move to West Brom at the beginning of the transfer window. Right, our first scout report is back here from Saudi Arabia. And nothing really here to write home about. First scout report back from the USA. Only 3 players have been brought back and they're all rubbish. And we also have a report back here from Romania, who have brought us back nothing as well. Not to mention that the talks with Abelang Singh have also broken down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here's the game that you have been waiting for. It is Forest Green at home at the Ecotricity Arena, and we host the almighty Bayern Munich. It is the round of 16 of the Champions League, and it is do or die time here for Forest Green. Season 7, and we got knocked out in the quarters last time, but this is one almighty opponent. It is Bayern Munich. There is the table so far. Manchester City have touched up Juventus there 3-1 by the looks of things. But it is all up to Forest Green. Without Captain Courageous, will Hikinye be able to do the job? He's just hit a 90. He's a 90 overall striker, and if he can't finish, then I'm not fucking here. But Kingsley Coman, well, he's got a hat-trick in his previous match, and he is the top scorer in the Champions League at the moment, so we're going to have to be wary of him. I've got a feeling that this will be one hell of an encounter. If it's not, then we've got questions to ask about this slider setup. Everything seems to be in order. Here's the Forest Green lineup. Zanin, Colombo, Nicastro, Hayes, Cosmichu. Alfie Wilson is the captain today, partnering up with Majic, Lefevre in the cam role, Ben Kite on the left, Charlie Allen on the right, and Higigne is up front. Now, what have Bayern Munich got in store here for Forest Green? We're hoping that they've brought a star-studded lineup. It is 7 seasons in though, so fuck knows who's in this team. We will get a look at their team at lineup very, very soon. Right about now. All right. Rico, they're not even playing Villeneuve between the sticks. Are you having a fucking laugh? Okay, so Gnabry are up front. Gnabry, Toussaint, Blin, Koeman, Kimmich, Fosu Mensah at centre-back with Bailly and David Alaba at left-back. Okay, well that's an interesting story that Neuer is not between the sticks, but okay, maybe they've underestimated the power of Forest Green. You'd think that you'd put your best team out on the park, but, well, I don't know who this Rico guy is. Maybe he's a better keeper. Unlikely. But here we go, round of 16. It's do or die. We need a lead going into the second leg, and we're relying on Higigne up front. Oh, Ben Kite just picks his pocket straight off the bat. Works his way inside, cuts back. Ben Kite, good save from Sergio Rico. Well, fuck me, they just let us straight through there. Ben Kite just pounced on it like a cat on a mouse. And that's a good save in an early corner here for Forest Green. Charlie Allen to deliver. Looks for Higigne, and another save for the Bayern keeper. Good work from Charlie Allen getting back and helping out the defence. Here's Ben Kite, plays it back off Charlie Allen. Can he whip his way through? He can. Ben Kite has been ripping it open. Works his way forward here, Ben Kite. They're not coming at him. Oh, and levelled. Well, Charlie Allen steps up. Now's the time to shine, sunshine. Let's go, Charlie. No, too much on that one. Let's go, man. Gets around Cosmichu. He's got a bit of extra pace. Oh, Cosmichu, great challenge. Great challenge from Cosmichu. Oh, no, that's dangerous, but Zanin is there to protect it. Out quickly here for Colombo. Up the line, Charlie Allen inside. He's got Lefevre, plays this one off for Majic. He's got some space here, Majic. Needs to work his way forward here. Majic takes the game on, turns, shoots, and some good blocking work there. Close the space. Played inside. Here's Gnabry up, feeds it off. Oh, Colombo again. Lefevre lays it forward, picked off. David Alaba. And here's Higigne. He'll lay this one off for Charlie Allen. And he'll play it forward, and here is Higigne. Lightning works his way through. Gets the goal! 1-0 Forest Green. Come on, son. Higigne just took off. And there was no stopping him. It's taken 19 minutes. Forest Green had the goal on the counter-attack. Well, Charlie Allen just weighted the ball perfectly. Higigne ran onto it. Keeper came out and just composed finish there from Higigne. And I think that's his 5th goal now for the season. We've got the lead here against Bayern Munich. Just the start we needed, boys. Right from Lefevre, Forest Green are hungry. And here is Ben Kite. Higigne working into the box. It doesn't matter. Here's Alfie Wilson. And that is out. Corner for Forest Green. Charlie Allen to deliver. Whips it inside. Higigne trying to get up. Charlie Allen in the back of the box. Picked off again. Nicastro gets the head up. Here's Charlie Allen. He's getting involved. Colombo feeds it off to Majic. Majic finds Cosmichu, who does in David Alaba. Tries to get the touch on, but picked off. Work from Charlie Allen. Lefevre plays it forward. Oh no, Higigne again on the break. Higigne, oh great save. Well, it's a free kick here for Bayern Munich. A pretty threatening area, but we've got tall timber in the box. Higigne rises. And here is Lefevre. He'll just hold up the plate. Does well Lefevre, then slips it off here for Ben Kite, who does have some pace. He'll whip his way inside. He can. Still comes Ben Kite. Here we go. Oh, just needed to get the pass, but Bailly is there. Another free kick for Bayern Munich. It's Forest Green putting on defensive display here at the moment. Blin. Lefevre gets in. Here's David Alaba. Feeds it forward. Sanabria. Oh, he's done Hayes in there. Nicastro. Oh, brilliant defending here from Forest Green. Majic whips it off. Lefevre gives it away. They come through the middle. Lanzini gets the ball back. Alfie Wilson controls the space nicely. They can't find this avenue forward that they're looking for. Majic with the touch. It's another free kick for Bayern Munich. And on the cusp of half-time, you do not want to concede a goal. You play it inside. Zini has the strike from range. Zanin makes the save. Throw this one out, and there is half-time. Forest Green 1, Bayern Munich 0. Here's Kingsley Coman. Brings it inside. Kosmishu gets the touch. Alfie Wilson with a little chip over the top. Lefebvre lays it forward. Here's Charlie Allen. Can he get this ball forward? He can. Higinye outmanned, outmuscled, and there'll be a free kick on the plate. Goes Forest Green's way. Higinye decides he's stepping up to take this one. Well, 33 yards out. Let's give him a red-hot crack at this. Oh! Well, it wasn't a bad effort from Higinye, and a cracking class save from the keeper. 33 yards out. Higinye has absolutely laced that one. And that probably would have gone in. It's a brilliant save. And a corner for Forest Green. Charlie Allen delivers this one in. Comes out the back, well defended by Bayern. Oh, solid from Kosmishu. Alfie Wilson lays this one forward. Here's Benkai. We'll get the run on. Higinye, lovely touch on. Here's Lefebvre. Sweet like chocolate. Good save. 3 changes for Forest Green. Mock, Bischoff and Fitzpatrick check in for Benkai, Kosmishu and Lefebvre. Charlie Allen into the cam roll. Let's go. 15 minutes to go, boys. Higinye, good touch. Mock chips forward on it. Higinye. Picked off again. Bayern starting to threaten here. Nicastro gets big. Alfie Wilson out wide. He's got Mock. Mock's got some time and space here. Cuts through the deck nicely. Passes it off Charlie Allen. It's a lovely one too. It's PC Mock. Great save. Oh, Fitzy. Oh, kept in. Feeds it back inside. PC Mock. 2-0 Forest Green. Oh, persistence there from the Rovers. And PC Mock has popped up. Well, maybe we found a position for him on the bench. He's just checking in and finding some goals of late. And we take a 2-0 lead now. Some good saves there from the keeper. Cleared it off the line. Fitzy, sweatier than a gypsy with a mortgage, puts it across to PC Mock, who absolutely drops it home like a couple of dumplings. And it's 2-0 Forest Green. Gets in. Bayern pushing forward. Bischoff does well. Alfie Wilson lays it off to Majic, off to PC Mock. Plays this one forward. Here's Charlie Allen. Flips it forward and he's got Fitzy on a run. Fitzy moves his way forward, crosses it over. Higinye tried hard. It's PC Mock picked off. And well, I think it's a free kick here to the keeper. Here's Bayern pushing forward. And there's Majic. Well, a 2-0 lead. And a very good performance there from Forest Green. Defensively, we were absolutely superb. Well, 12 shots to 6. They had the possession. We had the tackles. And what a defensive performance that was from Forest Green. Charlie Allen, a man of the match with an 8.8. But let's have a look here at some of the action. Shots on target. Well, passes completed. Charlie Allen just destroying it. Tackles. Majic got 2, Charlie Allen, Nicastro, Hayes, Colombo. That defensive work, and Zanin with 2 saves. Rico had to make 9 saves. So a good first leg there for Forest Green. 2-0 up, and a big second leg coming up in Germany. Right, Toby Bell will be going to Sunderland on a loan come the new transfer window. And that's where we will bring the episode to an end. It was a very decent performance there for Forest Green against Bayern Munich. They felt like a tougher opponent than what we've been facing in the Premier League. But I probably thought we would have got an onslaught. They only had 16% shot accuracy, which was probably a little bit down, though they weren't getting very many clean shots. We are smashing it here in the Premier League as well. I'm not too concerned. We'll see how we go in the second leg when we go to Germany, see what Bayern Munich bring to the table. I mean, their keeping was good, their defensive work was good. We just got a couple of goals. That's all that is to be said there. But that's where we'll leave it. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. And I can't even get a word out. But thanks very much for tuning in. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you have a good one.